Welcome to whatever episode this is of Core Discussions. Welcome all. My name is Legacy. I am the host of this. Today we are doing our top 10s in Christmas songs by specific artists. So you can't just say Deck the Halls. You have to say like Deck the Halls and the artist as well. It's our top 10 list with many people involved. We'll go around the table and around our screen to introduce ourselves. You already know me. I will pass it off right here.
And I'm Max, and I want to introduce you to our special guest today, my lovely wife.
I'm Candace.
Yes, she was the one when we were referring to on the last couple, Max's wife. This is her. There you go.
I am Bobby. You can call me Bobby D3.
Welcome to the pod. I am Ian Katan. Let's do this.
I am Jacob, also known as Vitamin J. Give you the daily dose you need the most.
So thank you all for tuning in. Quick couple things before we start. You might notice myself and Max are sporting these Core Discussion shirts over here. The rest of the group should be sporting them soon. You know, they are online and available. Max will put the link below in case you want to buy one. You know, nice little treat. You can also do what else with it?
Everything: hats, socks, pants, everything. Ooh, coffee mug, phone case. What do you want?
I might get a phone case. I might get a nice little Christmas treat. In light of that, we do also want to shout out to some of our subscribers, specifically Jack Benny, who commented, as well as Brandon Johnson, one of our friends, who's also commented. We always enjoy some small comments. Always good for the thing. But to get to what we're talking about today, in light of Christmas season, we are going to Christmas songs. It's top 10 list. As you all know how it works, everybody gives me a list. I calculate according to 1 gets 10, 10 gets 1 point, and I do it top 10, and then I figure out. And that is these two's lovely daughter. Congratulations.
Yeah, you may be hearing them from time to time.
Air five.
We didn't get a babysitter, you know, so it is what it is.
Times are hard.
She won. And Mario.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off this list. To show once again, there's much diversity in our group. We had over 30 different entries of songs. So good job, guys. And I believe across the board, no song got votes from every single person. Mind you, there's also one other person who's not here. There's 2 people who contributed. Hunter, or the Mountain, is not here. He has to work, apparently. You know, apparently saving lives is more important than
podcast.
Yeah, during this podcast. But whatever, it's cool. As well as D3's wife also contributed, Laura. So, are you guys ready?
I could get her on, but right now she's downstairs with the kids.
Yeah, I figured.
How about if she wants to chime in, she can chime in.
Yes.
Chime in.
If she walks in at any point, let us know. She can say her piece.
Let us know how right I am and how wrong you are. That's fine too.
Wow. Let's get this started. I can't deal with him.
Okay, so coming in at 9th place because there was a tie, it is going to be Kenny Loggins' Celebrate Me Home, as well as Christmas in Holland by Run DMC.
Hey.
All right.
How many points?
So they both came in with 12 points. Celebrate Me Home was voted on by 2 people, Max as well as D3 over there. D3, you kind of put you 2 put 2 different names, but I figured it was the same song. It was the same song because
I put Kenny Loggins on.
Once somebody said "Carry Me Home," the other one said "Celebrate Me Home." I looked up. I was like, I guess they're.
This celebrate. I just mistyped it. I was typing.
Yeah, so I just went.
I'm right.
Okay, because this for a second I was like, maybe I looked at it wrong and I just didn't recheck, but I figured one of them was right. All right, so D3 over there, he put it at 4th place, and Max over there put it at 6th place. So I'll let you all start off with your Kenny Loggins.
Oh, one. You need to listen to it if you haven't. It's. How do I describe it? It's very soulful. It just makes you just reminisce about the holidays. It makes you long to see your family and your friends. And when I hear it, it always puts me in a good spirit. I don't know why. It just always puts me in a Christmas spirit.
I mean, for me, how can you not like Kenny Loggins? I mean, how many movies, theme songs has Kenny Loggins done?
True.
And I saw it on your computer. I know you listened to it. You had to have liked it.
I didn't listen to it. I was looking up what the name of the song was.
Well, stop this. Go listen to it.
I looked at what the name of the song was on YouTube. That's what I was thinking. I was like, "What's the name of the song?"
But it's really good. I had to look at to make sure it was a Christmas song because it's not overtly Christmassy because it just says "Home for the Holidays" and all that. So, but I looked it up online, and the internet told me it was a Christmas song, so therefore it's a Christmas song. I'll put that for the record.
I mean, then that's never wrong.
Of course. Never wrong. And then the other one we are going to go to is our Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. It was voted 5th by myself, and it was also voted 5th by Vitamin J over there. I'll let you go.
Time out. Kids, what do you want?
So the next song we will talk about is Christmas in the Hollis by Run DMC. Myself and Vitamin J both voted it in 5th spot. I'll let Vitamin J kind of just start off with this.
Yeah, so I was honestly surprised it made the list because I didn't know. I know it's a well-known Christmas song, but I didn't know if a lot of people rank it that high.
You didn't know the group had taste, is what you're saying.
Well, you know. No, so I put it this high because it's I really like the lyrical content in this. Like they tell a great story about Santa, basically going from North Pole to Queens, and it's just like a nice urban take on having Santa come over, and then that's the famous line about you don't steal from Santa because it's not right. So I don't know, I just really like it. I really you don't really hear really famous Christmas songs that are like hip hop related. Like rap / hip hop related. And this is really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in a lot of movies too. I can't name one on top of my head, but you hear it a lot.
I think it was in Friday After Next.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Because I want to say that was the first time I heard that. I kind of just with him. I just kind of like it, especially because it's different. It's most of my other ones are just like your regular old. This one's kind of nice beat to it, kind of a little catchier, kind of bob your head a little bit. That's always what I liked about it. It's an older one, but it's kind of catchy. All right, so next we're going to our 8th place song with 19 points. It was voted on by Max. You put it 4th. Hunter put it 9th. Jacob put it 8th. Candace, you put it 6th. And Laura put it 9th as well. Again, 19 points. It is Last Christmas by Wham.
I had the highest 4.
Yes.
So let me start. Well, as we saw in our Guilty Pleasure episode, if you listen to that, I am not shy about it. I love some Wham. So this is a classic Christmas song from them, and I'll just say every other time I hear the song and it's not Wham, it's not right. Everything's wrong with it. So this is definitely on the replay list during December over and over. But I'll let some other people talk about it. But yeah, this Wham thing, yeah, I'm digging it.
So I put it on there. I know a lot of people like to give Wham a bunch of they talk about Wham in negative light, but George Michael, he absolutely could sing. And so I had it on there. It's just very memorable with the sleigh bells in the sense. And the I don't know if you saw the music video, but the music video he had there where I'm like knit, like I don't know. It's a memorable music video as well. But you can kind of tell the heartbreak he has in that, and with the way he sings. His personal life wasn't the best either, unfortunately for him.
Anyone name the other person in Wham?
No, I couldn't tell you.
I can tell you in just a second.
Okay, apparently it's Andrew Wrigley.
Yeah, of course. If you just gave me a second, I would have gotten that for you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a Wham aficionado. Of course, I knew that.
Mm-hmm. Place of origin is, they're from England.
Yeah, of course. What else we know about him? We just know it off the cuff. The years active was 81 to 86. I mean, I think he's married to someone famous, if I remember correctly.
I think a singer from the Bengals or something like that. That's all I got.
You can cut this part out, but let's see. He's married to someone famous.
You can go on tangents.
Someone from Bananarama, sir.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's married to one of the lead people from Bananarama. Okay.
Or Rama. I don't know how you exactly say that.
Yeah, Candace, you got any thoughts about the song? You also put it up.
Oh, well, I mean, first of all, it's classic. You hear it every year. It's on the radio, it's in stores, it's in movies, and it has been remade a million times, usually by girls. I don't know if I've ever actually heard it remade by a guy, but Wham's the classic.
Yeah, but none of them hold candle.
No, and it's mostly redone by Disney people.
and so not greatly.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Called Last Christmas. I don't know. It was inspired by this song.
Which one?
There's a movie called Last Christmas. And I don't know if it's inspired by this song, but it's the same title.
I have no idea what decade did that come out, Bobby. In the
2019.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
Yeah. Is that one with that girl from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, fun fact: I didn't even know it was by them till
but you've definitely.
I've heard it many times. I never knew it was by. I've never actually heard their version till later after. I was like, oh,
Because
okay.
if you had said you ain't heard it, I was gonna shut this microphone off and just be done.
Oh no.
So you only heard the Taylor Swift version.
Yeah, I've heard all the
version.
because I've heard it on Disney a lot of times, and then just random ones. One time I finally heard it, I think on a movie that their version of it, and I was like, oh yeah, this song. I'm like, oh okay, it's a good song.
This song will be stuck in my head throughout the rest of the show.
I just looked it up. The movie is inspired by the song.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Was this song originally done by Wham, or is this a cover?
I think it is.
Well, if it's original, then good for you, Wham. You nailed it.
Yeah, it was written and produced by George Michael.
George Michael, you're a legend.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
he? I'm just kidding.
Careless
It's a
Whisper.
little controversial, but is he though?
Careless Whisper. That's a good one.
No, Phil, go to the next one.
We're about to get. It's only the second one in here. We're about to start a fight. If anyone's seen the video game one, we had this talking about Super Mario 64. We almost came to fisticuffs. I hope we don't do it again today.
All right. Coming in at 7th place with 21 points. The triplets were the only ones who voted for this, and the triplets, you all know who they are. It was by a very big icon of rock. It is Blue Christmas by Elvis.
I knew it.
Max over here voted it at 7th. Mountain voted it at 2nd, and Vitamin J put it at number 3. So Blue Christmas came out, I think, in 1964.
Mine here says 19. It's fine.
Well,
It's
it has 2 dates really.
It's
for
fine.
the release.
Anyways, so I know what you're gonna say. Time out. What, baby? But now, since all three of the triplets got this one, I know you're gonna say that we're all just the same person. We just have the same brain, so it should only count as one. But now this one, as my wife knows, I love Elvis. She not so much. She doesn't think he's that great. I think she's crazy. But this is
Wait, time out. You don't like Elvis, but you do. I am shocked. I would have expected that split. But so
I think he's rated. I think he's good. I just think people give him way too much credit for stuff that he didn't create.
you can keep this in because I'm gonna fight her. But
I mean, if we want to get to
what we're
it, but
fighting
we
about?
might get a little political on that. So we're just gonna go past that one.
No, but anyways, but Blue Christmas. It's such a nice, it's definitely an older song, of course, but I think it's a fun one to sing. And now my wife knows I like to sing it poorly because my wife, the running joke is she doesn't think Elvis is that great of a singer, even though I think he is. But that's another debate. But I'd love to sing that one so poorly just to get on her nerves. But it's a classic, man. How can I like Blue Christmas from Elvis?
I always don't like enunciate when he does the Without You. I like I heard it.
Yeah. It's just fun. It's a nice flow to it.
It's a nice and it's short. It's really short. So
If you like short Christmas songs, my number one is only a minute long. So
A minute?
well, we'll wait to talk about that one. And then, of course, the other triplets night here to talk about how great Elvis is and Blue Christmas is. So I have a feeling there'll be another color of Christmas on the list at some point, though.
yeah, I have a
There
feeling.
might be. We'll see. I'm also gonna say I haven't ever heard the song. I probably have, and I just didn't know it.
You've
I'm not
never
the
heard
great-
Blue Trip.
All right, fun fact: I'm not the greatest with Christmas, like with song names. I probably have heard it and just didn't know what it was. Because like Last Christmas, I didn't know for years what the title of that song was. I would probably
They
like
sing-
heard, Last Christmas. I'm not
They
the
sing
best
A
with
Year
that.
Without Santa Claus is in that. Not Elvis's version, but they sing in A Year Without Santa Claus.
Oh, I have a blue Christmas without you. That's the
Without
song.
You, yep.
Okay,
It's the one.
I don't think I've heard
Yes.
Elvis's version.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Phil. Like, there's sometimes when you're listening to songs on the radio, you just don't think about like what's the name. You're just like jamming out, and it's easy to like forget it and like be like, oh, what was that song name? So
He would know if he heard Elvis's version because Elvis sounds only one
Oh,
person
he's very
sounds like
distinct.
Elvis,
He's very distinct. But
Elvis,
there is no messing him up.
so.
I will also partially agree with Candace about Elvis is slightly overrated by some people. Great performer.
Yes.
Yes, he was good before. And that's that's half of it.
All right, we're gonna move to our next one. We had another tie for fifth place, both coming in at 24 points. The first one we're going to discuss, it was voted on by Vitamin J, put it number 2. The Mountain put it at number 4, and Mr. Catan over there put it at number 3. It is Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch by Thurl Ravensford.
But y'all jumping into it, but let me just say that's an awesome name.
That is a great name. I don't even know whoever sang
he was
who
Tony the
made
Tiger.
it. So
Yeah,
we're gonna go. Go
Or,
ahead, Mr. Catan. You haven't spoken too much yet, so we're gonna give you the floor.
all right, so You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch is just a classic. For the holiday seasons, it's really nice to have like variants of songs, and so like most songs for Christmas are very cheery and uprising. This song is more like, oh, I wouldn't want to touch this person with a 39.5-foot pole. It's like the Grinch, just in capital H, like kind of like a Scrooge character. He's kind of like a monster, or just like someone you don't really want to be around. But this song is like kind of, I guess, like you describe it as like bluesy, or just kind of like a fun song. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel. I mean, these are some really, really like bad things to say about someone. It's just like a really catchy song. Whoever the singer is, they just do a really good job in the classic cartoon, and this definitely has to make it on the list because this is a great song.
It's a great song unless you're the Grinch, because he goes into the Grinch, man. He tells him he stinks. He's everything. He's a loser. He's terrible.
And this song was also specifically composed for the Christmas special, cartoon special. Where is he? Say TV special, cartoon.
I know.
No,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, that's a different.
We can talk
argument.
about that in the next one.
yeah.
Yeah, I do love that song just because he just goes in on the Grinch, man. It's pretty savage if you listen to it.
Yeah, it really was a diss track before diss tracks were popular.
I mean, they go in on the Grinch.
yes. So the other one at fifth place was voted on by 3 people as well. It actually is Laura put it at number 1, myself and Catan both put it at number 4. It is a classic hymnal, very popular in church, that was redone by this a cappella group, I believe probably about 5 years ago on their first Christmas album. It is Mary Did You Know by Pentatonics.
Can we get Laura up here?
If you want. First, I can go into my Pentatonics rant on Philip, because they won a show. What was it called?
The Sing Off.
The Sing Off. And my wife and I watched it, and we told this guy that Pentatonics was going to win. I think maybe from like the first episode, and he thought this other group was going to win. I forget their name because
Urban Method.
Urban Method.
They had Rapapella, man.
Yeah, Rapapella. But I told him there's no way this group's gonna win. We saw nothing but gold in Pentatonics, and here they are being on Christmas music list on your Christmas music list.
Okay, first of all, I will admit they actually hit. I think I had them 3 songs down. This is not my favorite of theirs. I think White Winter Hymnal is a little bit better. But I never said they were bad. I just liked Urban Method better because I like the fact of them incorporating rapping into their acapella, which is I've never seen that before, which is good. I never said they were bad. I would have probably put them. I thought they were probably third because I still like the what's it called? Was it Bees? Okay,
The Yellow Jackets.
Yeah,
no,
that's
not the Yellow Jackets. They didn't. The other group who did the Queen.
whatever their name.
Because they were from Dartmouth something.
Dartmouth.
Yeah,
Airs.
Dartmouth Airs.
Dartmouth
Like I like them. I thought they were really good. I will say that if you haven't watched that show, you should go watch it. They had like I think it was the third season. They had a lot of quality in that show. A pretty good year. I feel a couple of them, if they probably are a different year, they would have won. But I will say the way I like it is very cool because to kind of put an acapella feel to it. And kind of like, because I've sang the hymn many times, but I think the way they do it with all the, like they're oohing the whole time. And then there's a nice progression. And also fun fact in this, every one of them sings, including the one who does the bass. He actually sings it, part of it. I didn't know until I saw the video, or like the first time I heard, I was like, wait, whose voice is that? Because I haven't heard that. Then I saw the video. He sings as well. He's got a really good voice too. Surprised he doesn't. He might sing more. I just haven't heard the songs, but he also has a really good voice. I just like how it goes. It's one I've definitely got into to kind of get into a little Christmas worship feel every now and then. So it's fire. It's fire. White Winter Hymnal is a little bit better, but this one's still fire too.
Penn Thomas knows what they're doing.
I
They know,
will.
they know how to, they know how
they
to
were
make
good.
a song. They know how to,
Yeah.
because even non-Christmas songs, they can break it down, make it a cappella.
They're done well. Mr. Catan.
Yeah, so Mary, did you know, obviously the song about Jesus and Christianity, and so it was nice. I thought it would be cool to have like this type of religious song in there too, just because it's very important. I mean, imagine having the Messiah be born under you and just knowing like, hey, they're gonna do all these amazing things, like, or it's a whether of did they know or did they not know, but it's really if you think about kind of like a song of prophecy, and it's just kind of like a serious, kind of sincere song that's just like gets you kind of in that Christianity mood.
Yeah, I did like it. Great, well done.